Hello, everybody. Moments of True Joy community. This is our weekly Zoom meeting, and my strategy for these meetings is to prepare nothing. I do not prepare anything for these meetings, so I am open for everything that will come up here, and from there we will be able to to use the relevant psycho-creative material that will be associated to things that you will say here. Okay? And this is a kind of intuitive approach that is similar to many things that we do here in the psycho-creative world, that we change the balance between the thinking mind and the feeling mind. And we learn to trust more the feeling mind, even if we come to a situation with no preparation or plan, specific plan. So just an update, currently the idea of me coming to Poland doesn't seem so practical. Some financial conflicts we have. That's okay. This for me is a sign that this is not the moment. But I have another idea. Currently, many new books are generated here, books that I wrote that previously were in our library, open library, and now become printed books. Some of them are going to be in English. And we have a platform that you may use as groups through my supervision to have group studies with the English books. For example, we have right now a book, The Journey to Healing Passion. Okay, it is ready in English. So if you have some friends that are interested in learning this topic, you'll be able, as a group, to buy the book. Everyone will buy their book, and you'll have a meeting, a weekly meeting, and I will give you the guidance how to do it, so you can do your learning in other times. No? And I will be there to see that you're doing okay. And I have a belief that the books are actually made for learning in groups. This is their primary purpose, and it is also going to be here in Israel. We're going to create groups that people that will meet at home physically, not Zoom, and we'll study together certain books. Okay, so for those of you that it will be relevant, we're going to discuss it, and this will be a little easier from arranging me coming to Poland these days. So I saw, Monica, that you shared almost every day, that you made a step in the self-love journey, and this is good. And I think I told you that this is an investment that cannot fail, that always bring results, always bring profit. It is investment without any risk. The profit is within the investment already. And this is only one example, the self-love. You have other journeys as well. You have the creativity journey, you have the intuitive painting journey, you have the self-critic reduction journey, and these are actually journeys. So maybe we can begin with the concept of journey. How you feel with this word? What are your feelings? Because all good changes are results of journeys. So in a journey, we start walking with some challenges along the way, and we learn new things along the way. Just a moment. And this process of the journey enables us to go through changes that otherwise, without the journey, wouldn't have taken place. And I like journeys. I believe in journeys as a way of self-healing or group healing. By the way, every psychotherapy process is a journey. And what we are doing here, meeting after meeting, especially if you get involved, is actually being in a journey. And just think about it, self-love journey towards being a person who loves himself more. So we go and travel, we take our bags and we go to the journey and we do the learning and we do the changing and we become different people. And imagine that you have not only one journey, you have many journeys possible here. So my question for you is how you feel, how does it resonate in you, the word journey? What are your associations for the word or concept journey? Yes, Ayala.
Thank you. For me with the languages, journey comes from giorno, day. It's a daily thing.
Oh.
When the morning starts,
yes,
we don't know what will be at the end of it, but we have the whole day to find out. It's being in the here and now.
Fantastic.
Not just going towards something, but being in it.
You know,
that's for me.
That's great. You know, one of the very, very new books that I put today in the store it is named The Road to the Next Relationship, with a very big emphasis on the word the road.
The road. Yeah.
And I like what you said, Ayala. Now I understand the term buongiorno. So it's a good day.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly.
So correct. Now look what is going on with Monica. Every day or almost every day, Monica visits the journey every day. And what we mean here, or the purpose or the meaning of the journeys is if possible, be there every day, if possible. Amazing. Nurture yourself every day, if possible. It's okay if you missed a day or two, but you know, there are things that become our routine. There are many things that we feel that we are obligated to do. We will do them. How about an obligation to visit my growth journey every day? It's not such a big effort. It's more of a decision. So Ayala makes a contribution now that says journey is about today, is about the now. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. Monica, please.
Thank you. Like for me, journey is it wasn't like everyday life. For me, journey was something special that I was waiting for, and I was excited to do. And I've always loved journeys. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I even tell my husband when we go somewhere like driving, he's driving, for example, or I drive. I love the driving. I don't like getting there. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's funny for me, but recently, like a couple maybe months or years, maybe a year or two, I changed my view about the journey. That's like my life is a journey. and I can see that. Okay, I'm a minute. This is my son came. And so now I view my life as a journey, and I'm getting
Just a second. All right. You can continue.
And actually I'm getting excited that like where am I going now, you know? If my life is a journey, I know where did I start, and now I'm very excited. Where am I going actually? So that's journey for me.
So this is a very important change. Journey used to be a kind of vacation special event that you prepare for. You take the car, you go somewhere special, you like the driving, it's very physical, and it's very not ordinary. Okay? Now you realize that your life is a journey. It gets more interesting, I think. It gets more practical. It doesn't require very, very, very special preparations. And as you do it now, following your change of mind, you do now the self-love journey. You add it to your life journey, and you influence your life journey. And by doing this, you kind of mix the 2 points of view. You create your everyday life like you are driving to a very special place. The journey that you can do here becomes an adventurous journey. And if I associate it with the general theme of the group, when we are able to influence our life journey in the positive way, we actually increase the likelihood of experiencing moments of true joy during this journey. So moments of true joy are special moments, and they can occur every moment. You don't have to take the car and travel distance to be happy. And this is a very major lesson. You don't have to have a vacation in order to feel free. You nurture your freedom here and now, today. Nice. Very important. Thank you for your sharing, Monica. Okay. Beth, please.
Hi, good evening, everyone. For me, my association with the word journey is very exciting. I've always loved the word because it always felt like something magical was on a journey. And lately, I feel like the journey I'm on has taken a turn into an incredibly unknown place, which is a little scary and disorienting. Like, I feel like I've, the beautiful poem, The Path, I think it's The Road Less Taken or The Path Less Taken.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've gone off on the other path and the grass is high and I don't know how to navigate it. Because everything that seemed like was my path before no longer does. So I'm on a different journey, a really different, unknown, exciting and scary journey.
Right. And so this state of mind is very important for your training as intuitive painting teacher, because the best guidance is coming from nowhere. The best intuitive instruction is coming from an idea that you don't understand where it came to your mind. So the more you get used to travel the untraveled path, the more you're connected to your intuition.
Okay.
The more you create certainty inside the uncertainty. And I like this sentence. I am certain about my uncertainty.
It's very new. And in the intuitive painting, every now and then I have a hit where something comes up unexpected and it feels so good, but it's not all the time for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
it will be more often. The more you do it, the more you
Yeah.
practice, because we are all trained not to be intuitive. This is the training we get from kindergarten.
Yeah.
To think before we feel, which is actually the opposite of the natural. We feel before we think. But we learned how to how to say it in English? להדחיק, suppress.
Suppress.
We learn how to suppress our feeling before we think, but the feelings come first. We feel before we think, but we learn not to overlook it. And in these studies, we actually reverse it back to natural. You learn to think, to feel before you think. And then you say, I don't understand why, but this is going to be my instruction. Don't ask me to explain. Just do it. Okay? And this is a very pleasant feeling for the instructor, him or herself. You learn to trust your intuition, and this becomes a part of the journey. And then the journey is more interesting, because you have no idea what's coming up in a few moments, but you're okay with this. It is a little scary, but no adventure can take place if it's not a bit scary. It has to be a little scary. Otherwise, no surprises. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Beth. Very nice. Okay. David, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this evening. It makes me use the Hebrew language a little bit. Masa is also a burden in Hebrew. It's not only a journey. But if I play with it, Masa, it can be a road around myself, or a journey around myself, or around the world. Initials of it. So basically, if I use my imagination, like writing, the thinking is busy with, I can go around the world with my imagination. So I don't have to even move myself.
Of course.
And it's an amazing thing to do, because it reminds me of the quantum energy that, you can be in two places at the same time, or things like this. So I find it exciting and interesting. And it's also an Hebrew practicality around doing, around the activity. It means, for me, it's good that I say this, because I'm starting a little lately to be more practical and less floating. I do it in small steps, but I do.
So my offer to you, once now you become practical,
slowly, and
do like Monica does. Take the psycho-creative journeys and do one step per day. It's 10 minutes. And if you do it every day, your journey will expand. Once a day. It's like going to the gym it's a mental gym.
You talk about psycho-creative transformation exercise?
No. I will write the link in the group. Inside the website of Moments of True Joy, there is a page of journeys. Over there, you have several journeys that you can have access freely, and in each journey you have steps. Each steps is made of text and questions. This is it. This is the practice. You can have self-love journey, less self-criticism journey, creativity journey, and if you do it day by day, it will influence you. It will awaken powerful abilities from within you. Okay? All right. Thank you for
sharing. If you take the word road, it's like riding on a dream. I like it.
Riding on a dream. All right. No, David is endless with letters and words.
Thank you.
It's not that practical. So for you to be practical, I think is a very good change. I'm happy to hear it.
Thank you.
Good. All right, Rebecca. You have to open the microphone. Wait, we don't hear you.
And unmute yourself. Unmute.
Okay.
Oh.
Now it's okay.
Yeah.
For me, the idea of a journey is going far a long time ago. I feel that my life is a journey, and I'm anxious to be to go further in this journey to the unknown places, inside, outside. Now also this training that I'm doing in the intuitive painting, it's a journey that people are coming to my house to do it in my house. And now the group is 2 days. It's 2 days already, so it's kind of intensive. And I feel that the whole journey of painting and it's like giving the instructions. It's something to touch unknown sides of myself. And it's really exciting. I feel that I just touched it, and there is much more to go deeper and to find new things.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. It's like finding out that you have many dimensions inside you, and the further you go, the more you can see.
Yes.
And it is endless. So what we are doing in intuitive painting is actually exposing ourselves to the idea and the feeling that we have always endless possibilities. This is creativity. I have always many options. I can do here, I can do here, I can go here, and every option is okay. This is creativity. You have many options always. But if we are subjected to the thinking mind too much, we have a kind of tunnel vision. We don't see many options. We're kind of certain of what is coming, and we are too much surprised when surprises are coming, because we are not engaged with the feeling mind, intuitive mind. And this is what you learn here, whether you're aware of it or not. If you're coming here every week, especially, and if you do the exercises, your intuitive mind will grow. All right. So thank you for these words. I would like also to address something that David said before, the ability to take journeys spiritually. Even if you don't take the airplane to China or to Africa, which sounds great. But we are we're kind of creatures that are equipped with the tool that is named imagination. And this imagination is it's like a path. It's like a place to travel in. It's not just, well, now I imagine. You're actually going on a tour in your imagination. And if you write about it, if you paint it, you actually feel that you're traveling. And spiritually speaking, it actually takes place. But our physical mind doesn't understand it totally. Our feeling mind can understand such topics, even though they are not kind of logical. All right, journeys. Who else wants to say something about the word journey. So I remind you again that you have, so what is name? What is name of your child, Monica?
Actually, I have 4 children. That is the youngest one, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel?
Nathaniel, yeah.
Hello. He likes to make faces. Yeah, how old is he?
Yeah. Nathaniel is 11 and he's going to be 12 in August.
All right.
And there is my daughter somewhere in my house, Abigail.
Okay.
And yeah, do you want to say hello, Abigail? Come, say hello. Come, say hello. Yeah, this is Abigail. Yeah, Abigail is here.
Oh, she's not like your brother.
Abby will be 14 in August.
Okay. All right. So a girl this age may not want to speak to strangers. Okay. All right. Thank you, Monica. Gali, you want to share something?
Yes, I want to share about what you asked regarding journey. I do believe that our life is a journey, but I feel kind of frustration and difficulty to be in the journey, and I always want to get to the result, to the final point. And it's like, for me, it's a journey to be in the journey. Because I always want, like,
I would like to update you that you are in every moment in your final result. But you are not aware of this.
But I mean, I have expectations, like I want to get somewhere and I want to be there already right now. And when I can see the picture and I'm still not there and it takes time,
yeah,
it's really frustrating.
Well, again, I'm going to tell you that you have reached your destination, like with Waze. You have reached the proper destination that you're supposed to reach in a given moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to reach other destinations. As humans, we have developed this exaggerated inner critic that is always not satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
It says that this is not good enough. This is not the whole issue. I haven't managed to reach the right result. Well, this is an illusion, because we are always in the best result possible for us at a given moment. Everything else is an illusion. And the practice also of MTJ is to say, oh my God, right now everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good result in me for no reason. It is a practice. And of course, we have other aspects of being human where we can experience slow changes. This is a part of being human. This is a lesson of being human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So in other dimensions, things happen like this.
Yeah.
Here we experience what we define as be patient, things are slow. God is slow, okay? Things do take time, but you cannot miss anything. You're at the top of your options each moment. And other good things are awaiting for you. And some changes that you feel them now are going to take place because this is the nature of Earth. That we came here to experience as if we see changes in slow motion so we can visualize how change takes place.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? This is a lesson.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is a painful lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
Let me tell you that a few months ago, I had a vision of me having many of my books printed.
Mm-hmm. You're doing this?
Yeah, but it takes time.
Mm-hmm.
The vision was already there, ready. And then I got to a journey, and the universe gave me new tools that weren't possible before. You see, this is the changes that take time. And I think I'm not even in the middle of this journey. And sometimes I do feel, come on, I want all of them to be here. But no, there is a reason for this tempo, for this speed, because we decided as human to watch the changes happen in slow motion.
It's really difficult. Really challenging.
Well, let me remind you that you chose to be here.
Yeah.
That you probably forgot. Okay.
Thank you.
All
It's a
right.
good approach.
Now, but the nice thing about these slow journeys, that during the slow journey, you have many moments of right now. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I haven't reached, the special place that I want to go to, every day something happens. Every day I change. Every day I find new things. Every day is a result.
Yeah, you're right.
And the struggle, the growth is to realize that every day you have opportunities. Every day you reach a very special point. And you have absolutely no idea what would be the result in a week. Zero idea. This is the journey, this is the adventure. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I see Monica is raising her hand again. Okay, now sometimes I will say things that may sound strange to you, spiritual stuff, so you get used to it. But the more you stay here and the more you ask questions, don't take anything that I say for granted. If you don't understand or you don't connect to it, stop me. It's okay. All right? Because there is a gap between here and the learning that we do in Israel, the language that we have developed here, the learning language. So I mix the things. So stop me if you feel that I'm going too fast. All right? Yes, Monica.
Yeah, you said something very interesting about the visions we can have before, and then we get on a journey to get this vision done.
Yeah.
And yeah, it intrigues me because I actually had a lot of visions like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And like I get frustrated. They are not happening, like some of them are like, in some of them I'm getting there and I like feel I'm on a good path, but some of the visions are like crazy. I can't even do anything to get there.
Do you want to give us an example?
Actually, it's quite hard to.
Wait, so
sometimes
before you give an example, let me tell you something. It's a kind of a formula, okay? I've been working this formula without knowing that this is a formula. Just lately I heard that this is a formula, but it's pretty simple, and it's actually a path of personal growth. So it is the connection between passion and doing whatever you can following this passion. Okay? And your job is, first of all, to heal your passion, actually to learn to believe it more. So this is why I wrote a book, How to Heal Your Passion, because passion needs to be healed, because we also have negative passions, problematic passions, or we are not in good relationship with our passion. But once you have a positive passion, a vision, something that you would like to happen, something that represents a positive change, you see it. Spiritually speaking, it has already happened in other dimensions of existence. It is already there. It is the future that has happened, but not physically. Your job in the physical world is to ask yourself every day, what can I do? Small steps. What can I do to get closer to this vision? Usually it is about small steps, practical steps, what I can do, knowing the limitations I have, the resources I have. Once you practice this bridge between passion and what I can do, passion and what I can do, and I have no expectation of the results. My job is to listen to the passion and do a small step. Again and again and again and again. This gets me closer to the vision. But I need to remind you that the vision is spiritual, the realization is physical. So there will be a change. Because in our mind, everything can happen. Physically, there are limitations. But your job is to see it, to trust it, to believe in it, and to ask yourself, what can I do today? Something small about it. And tomorrow, again, what can I do today? And the more you do it, the more your passion gives you more ideas about how to progress. Now, another thing to remind ourselves that sometimes we don't fully understand what the passion wants from us or where it leads us to. It's like a kind of an impulse. So you think that your passion is leading you to somewhere, but actually it leads you to somewhere else that you cannot understand now. You will understand later. So zero expectations about the results. You do what you can with your passion. It always gives you something good. Now, after saying this, you can share one of your vision if you want.
Yeah, I can. Like it's very hard to describe the passions or because like there are moments I see it, but it's only for a second or two, and then I can't describe it even, you know. But like since I remember when I was a small child, maybe I was 8. I remember I always wanted to travel. Mm-hmm. And then I realized I wanted to go abroad and live there for good, I thought, in that time. But then I got married, I studied, I got married, I had my actually first 2 children, and I got stuck in Poland because like my husband didn't want to go anywhere. He wanted to live in Poland. And like for me, going abroad and live there, it was like a dream, but I couldn't go on my own. Like I couldn't leave my children and I couldn't go with children without my husband. So I just got stuck there. And then suddenly my husband couldn't get a job and he went abroad and I went after him, and I was like, I knew it was going to happen. I couldn't do anything about it, but when it happened, I knew that's it, you know. And then we lived abroad for 13 years, and we came back. So that was the vision.
All right.
And like before I went abroad, I was frustrated because I knew something is not right. I shouldn't be here. I should do something to be somewhere else, but like it's like I couldn't do anything about it.
And
I was stuck.
How do you feel about it today?
About the going abroad, or about my passions for future now?
Well, do you have the same urge today?
No, not to go anywhere, no, but I know there are some things I want to do in Poland, and but I don't even exactly know what is it. I just can see like shadows or
So my
shapes,
all
you know.
right. So in psychocreative terms, what you describe is your feminine energy active, but your masculine energy not so active. So your feminine energy gives you some some ideas, but they are blurred.
Dreams, like
the role of the masculine energy is to clarify and to say, this is the vision. So your job is to dig deeper inside you and ask your passion, show me more. I want to see a clear vision. I want to see more details. I demand to see more details. And your passion can give you this, but you should ask it. And you should come with a masculine approach. I demand to see more information about my passion.
Good. Yeah. Thank you.
And then also our masculine energy is the initiator. So we start moving towards the passion with a small step. It is also masculine energy. And then the feminine energy is very happy. All right, you start moving to fulfill my dreams. Thank you. I give you more information now.
Yeah.
So your job now is, so the same way that you needed to wait your husband to decide, it is a feminine approach. I wait. Maybe unconsciously you influenced him to make this decision, like the feminine energy does, quietly, patiently. Okay, but now you may change the inner balance and say, I can do things by my own, and I can make my own decisions, and I have dreams for here and now. So allow yourself to get more details about dreams. We always have a passion. We always have a dream that is asking to be realized every day. This is part of who we are, but we just forgot it. So when we start practicing, demanding our passion, tell me about yourself. What is my desire right now? What is my dream right now? I want to hear more information. You will get more information. And you can share it with us. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Pinky.
Self-love makes a contribution for this. The more you love yourself, the more you trust your passion. When you reduce your self-criticism, you will not be pessimist or cynical or doubtful about your dream. When you practice your creativity, it is start created in your mind. All right? Okay. Irek, please.
Yes, thank you. Actually, you put in some subject which I think that was create my life, because I always, when I was young, I like travel. I mean, journey, just to move, and it was create me this what I am today, because when I was young, 15 years, I was like go away from my family house, 500 kilometers. After I turned 800 kilometers. And after I turned even 1,000 kilometers to the east. And what is interesting that this journey was changing me. It was make me creative, and I thought was made me the different person in the way that I understand and I have empathy to understand the other people. Actually, this is not your nations that was born from the somebody who come from the Ur Kaddisim. For Abraham came from to to your land, and also you are on the journey. I don't know. Maybe I am a little making make up. I don't know. Anyway, this journey, I think, did a lot of things which I think is good for me. And journey, it's like, I would say today for me, sometimes I'm going to the long journey, you know, and sometimes I'm full of exciting, but sometimes I am afraid, you know, because maybe I am getting old. And maybe and maybe, you know, I am passionate enough, and I have passion and still or intuitive, you know, passion, you know, to think that so many things happened already, what I was dreaming, and some, like Monica says, never happened. And as you said, the things are getting slowly, and sometimes we are too fast, you know, to get the place. Like someone said who was living in Poland and in Israel, and I asked him, is it good to live in Poland or in Israel? And he said, how I can explain you that? For me, the better is be on the way.
It's like Monica said, she likes the driving. So the big question, Irek, is can you transform your passion for physical journeys into more spiritual, emotional, creative journeys, even without leaving home? Okay, because although you traveled far east, your soul changed. So the journey was also inside you through the physical journey, but the main journey was inside you. I changed. It means that something happened to you emotionally. So there is a parallel version, especially when you get older. Yes, you get older. You're not the only one here who gets older, but getting older is not necessarily bad news, because you're more experienced, you're wiser, you're more sophisticated. You don't do the same things that you did as a young person, but because you know better, and you have new tools today. So you can make different kinds of journeys without the necessity of traveling. Traveling is fine, it's great, but this is not the only way to have journey. Mm-hmm. If the main journey is to transform myself, to make myself a person who creates more, who is more connected to himself, the journey can be at home. And you can have journeys in your mind, in your spirit, in your creation. And it will be as powerful as going to China. Have you reached China?
Still not.
Okay.
I was close, very close. And I was in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong I was.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. In a few minutes, you see how fast it goes here? We call it cosmic time. We just began the meeting. Okay. Beth, please.
I love cosmic time. We can go anywhere in cosmic time.
Yes, we can.
I wanted to say that I would love to purchase the book, and I would love to lead a group to be able to be a part of what you were talking about.
Okay.
Healing.
You would like to have English spoken group, I guess.
I would love it. I mean, I know I need to heal my passion and bring more masculine in.
All right. So we'll talk about this. This is a new program in Israel. We're going to create groups that will meet in home and work together with the transformative book. And actually, this is why, or one of the reasons that I got the vision, because this vision is not just for me, it's a service to humanity. These books are service to humanity. And they ask me, these books, take me to the groups. We need to do our work without you. You did your work, you wrote a book, now send us to the groups. So I'm starting to tell you it is also possible over there in Poland, not only books about passion, but about many other things. All right, So, anyone wants to say anything else? So today's topic was journey. And it began with what Ayala said, the journey is taking place right now, today. And the focus is about the now. And I think that the more the journey gives you a better feeling of the now, the better is the journey. So the joy of the journey happens in moments when you are on a train, on a plane, you just stopped in a cafe and talked to someone. This is the journey. Many things that I come just coincidences, this is the journey. Being in the journey is the journey. There are many ways to say it. Okay, Ayala, please.
I just wanted to add that sometimes we relate a journey as going long distance. My biggest journeys, my most wonderful journeys, was when I shortened the distance between me and myself. So I didn't need a long distance travel. I needed to get closer to me. And then I could really do whatever travel I wanted.
Thank you. I also have an example, two examples. When I was in medical school, and during the third year, I wanted to quit. Now I understand why. I wanted to quit, and my dream was to travel the world. So in medicine, in medical school, you have the option to take a break and then to return. So I took a break, but I didn't go abroad. I stayed in one apartment, and I washed buildings, and I did some, just minimal things just to get an income, and I was with myself. This wasn't my plan, but this is what actually happens. Years later, when I finished medical school again, I had no idea what I want to do in my life. While my friends and colleagues continued with the programs of becoming expert in fields in medicine, I couldn't do it. I felt wrong about it. So I rented a small apartment in Tel Aviv, and I went to so many deep journeys over there inside the apartment, very, very small apartment. So I discovered my creativity. I discovered my spirituality. I discovered intuitive painting. All the journeys with small table, one chair, and me making experiments. Very powerful journeys. But I would like also to travel, to go far away from Israel, by the way. I wouldn't mind at all. So we have the physical journeys, we have the spiritual journeys, all are possible. And when I'm saying, get in touch with your passion and just ask yourself, what can I do with it? So maybe the first vision will be going abroad, but maybe you don't have the money, maybe you have other obligations. All right, other journeys possible? Yes, other journeys possible. Do not give up the idea of the journey if one kind of journey is not possible. There are many other kinds that maybe your passion is actually interested in. So don't make excuses for not being able. Ask yourself, what is the direction in which I am able to follow a passion? Okay? All right. Anything someone wants to add before we finish? Today was a journey to the journey. All right.
Thank you for a wonderful, interesting meeting.
Yes, my pleasure. And I would like to encourage you to do the journey steps and share in the group. Just a second. All right, I have to go. Sorry. So
thank you. Bye
very
bye.
much. Bye bye.
Bye.
There is a link
Thank
for
you.
something. You said a link for something.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.